Bridget Bartlett here. Today, I am going to show you how to create a blog post using Hey Levi. Now, if you've missed any of the training so far, we've already created our brand positioning report. You can see here we're using an organic green tea coffee shop as an example. And what's cool about Hey Levi is that you train the software on your business, and then all of the different options down here you can actually use to pull in that data instead of having to like go to chat gpt and train it about your product. And more so, it's all about our clients, right? If we're agency owners or software resellers, we want to make sure that the end user doesn't have to be as techy as we are, right? Not everyone is as techy, but this simplifies the process so that we can allow our clients to use AI in a much simpler way, but also it is incredibly time efficient when you are generating your own content. Okay. Now, if you missed any of the previous training, or if you want to white label this and add it to your own high level agency, it is specific for high level agencies. So you do need to have a high level account to do that. You can go to My Vision Agency. You can see it up here, myvisionagency.com/Hey Levi. You can click here to go to my affiliate link. And if you missed any of the training, you can click here. Make sure to contact me. You can reach out to me here in the chat here. Just click contact us when you create your Hey Levi account, because I do have a snapshot that I can give you that'll help you get set up. Okay. Now, what we're going to do today is, like I said, we're going to create the blog post. So to do that, you see the blog option down here. Now, I absolutely love this because, like I said, it's not just like we're creating some random blog post. Okay. We've already taught it everything about our business. But you can see here, we can actually be even more specific by choosing a product. And you'll see that we did not create a product yet. So let's go back up here before we get started on our blog post, and let's actually create a product. So remember, the brand is all about your business. Okay, that's your brand as a whole. That's who is your perfect customer. What solutions do you provide? And here we can actually create our different products and services, so that when we want to create a blog post about a specific product or service, then we can actually pull that in and tell it exactly what we wanted to create. So keeping with the theme here of the organic green tea, the Japanese green tea, obviously I need to have a name of a product, and I don't know anything about Japanese green tea. So what I'm going to do for this example is I just looked on some random website. I have no idea anything about this, but I see a product here. So I'm just going to choose this product, and I'm going to use this as the example product that we're using. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to copy this. Okay, it's not going to let me copy and paste, which is definitely inconvenient, but I found a place I can. So here we go. All right, so let's go back here. We're going to choose our product here, and it's going to be organic bancha green tea. Now we need a description of our product. Okay, so let's find it up here. Oh, lo and behold, we have a description. So let's add, we're just going to copy and paste here since we don't know anything about green tea, or I don't at least. And then down here, of course, we can choose our language. We could choose the type of product. And in this case, it is a physical product that we are talking about. So we're going to add that there. Competitive awareness, let's just say two. And then we have our target audience. Now, the target audience is from the brand positioning up here. Okay. So we saw the different scenarios that we have, and we can choose here, like the brand customer. Do we want it to be, our busy mom, Samantha, who's juggling work and kids? Let's say we love that. And let's if we wanted to generate different personas, like, let's just go ahead and do that. Sometimes when I'm live teaching this, I don't always like to use the AI because it does take a few minutes, but I think it is cool in case you did not know um, how to generate. Maybe this wasn't your perfect target audience and you wanted to generate different personas, you could actually do that there. Okay. And I do love how they added these little, I say this every time because I always do read it, and I think it's helpful both while you're waiting for the AI to generate, to have something to read there, but I also just think it's usually really interesting information. So let's go ahead and generate those personas here. Did you know that by 2022, online videos will make up more than 82% of all consumer internet traffic, 15 times something I couldn't finish. Okay, so now we have personas for this audience. So we have our target audience here, and then we have personas here. So we're going to choose, do we want nurturing Nancy? Do we want health conscious Hannah? Let's say health conscious Hannah. And so now we have Hannah's background. Okay, so we have a demographic here about Hannah. Hannah's a 35-year-old working mom with two kids, because remember, this is our target audience, and then this is the persona. So our target audience is still Samantha the busy mom, but now it's Samantha the busy mom and health conscious Hannah, right? So working mom with two young kids. She holds a managerial position in a reputable corporate firm, which keeps her constantly occupied between work, kids, and running the household. She has little to no time for herself. So we're talking about now the pain points, okay? And we're still talking about our organic coffee shop and the product that we're creating that is that we want to target to Samantha the busy mom and health conscious Hannah, who's also a busy mom, right? So you can definitely read through all here. I don't want to spend a lot of time reading it to you, but I think it's so, so cool how now just getting, even if you're not like a branding person, just getting this idea when you're generating your content of who you're actually speaking to, having this fresh in your mind will help you when it comes to generating that content. But of course, we don't need to worry about this because the Hey Levi is doing that for us. Okay. So it even says engagement strategies here to engage Hannah effectively. Focus on communicating the organic and health benefits of the bancha tea succinctly. Okay. Learning a new word today. Use trust building strategies like sharing testimonials from other busy moms or offer a subscription service for regular deliveries, alleviating her worry about finding time or research. Okay. So now we can add a URL to scrape the features and benefits. Okay. So if we don't have them, we can enter them manually. But let's just go ahead and let's add this website link up here and let's just see what we get here. So let's scrape this and extract features and benefits. Unable to scrape URL, please try again or manually enter. Maybe it's because I didn't add the whole thing here. So let's do this. Okay. So now, did you know that 87% of online marketers use video content? I think 100% of online marketers should use video content. I do want to say hello while we're waiting to Ray and Rick and Manolo and Sam and Frankie and Charles and Anthony. Thank you so, so much for joining. So you can see since we pasted the link there, now we have all of this information about our green tea, right? Desire, our pain points here, desire for a refreshing and a vegetal everyday tea, looking for green teas with health benefits. We have all of our features here made from large, mature leaves, originating from something in Japan. Okay, so we have our benefits here, offers a roasted aroma and creamy mouth feel. Okay, so now we have all of the pain points, the features, and the benefits. Let's go ahead and generate the positioning. So it says, and I do love this. So hang tight while we work on your positioning for your brand customer avatar. Samantha is a busy mom juggling work, kids, household chores. She's always on the go, and her biggest fear is not being able to provide the best for her family. She values health and wellness and is motivated by the desire to keep her family healthy. However, she struggles to find time to research and buy quality products. She wants to feel confident that she's making the right choices for her family's health. Did you know that 72% of adults prefer communication with companies via email? That definitely makes sense. I think text is a big one too. So once we generate this information, remember this is product specific. Again, we've already told it everything about our brand. We've created that printable PDF that is our brand profile, but it also is stored in here. And then now we are building out the different products and benefits. So it knows everything about our business, and now it knows everything about this specific product that we want to generate this blog post for. Okay. So sorry, it's taking just a minute. Um, Sorry, guys, I can't fast forward. Okay, here we go. All right, so now we have the product positioning. So, positioning and messaging for internal strategy assignment, it says. So, value proposition one organic bancha tea is made from large mature leaves, elevator pitches for growth and enablement. So, for working moms who crave unique experiences while trying to maintain a balanced diet, all of this is so, so good. We have the product brief here. So, organic bancha green tea is traditional Japanese beverage derived from autumn and winterfest, all of this stuff, it's generated for us. Okay. So now we have created our product here. So now what we're doing is we're creating a blog post for our business and we want to focus on this specific product. Okay. Now, of course, once we store the info about the brand and the products, we could do ad copy, we could create email campaigns, we could create a sales letter, we could do all those things here. But in today's example, we're just going to create a blog post. So I'm going to click on blog now. And I'm going to choose also a product. So you can see our organic green tea there. What would you like your blog post to be about? So let's see. Let's just find something here. Let's say um, the top benefits. Let's say the top health benefits for drinking Boncha green tea. Okay. And what keywords or key phrases are we looking to target with this piece of content? So let's just say green tea, comma, let's say organic tea. Okay, let's say that's good enough. And then who is your target audience? Okay, so we already have the brand customer avatar, which is Samantha, the busy mom. So we're going to choose that, and then pick which buyer persona. In the previous one, we were talking about the health conscious Hannah. So you can see more when you hover over, it'll tell you like which one you want to choose. So let's choose health conscious Hannah again. And then we can choose our tone of voice here. So do we want it to be humorous or, millennial slang? You can see, scroll down here. We can even choose sassy if we want to. Let's say sassy. All right. And next, I'm kind of sassy. I think everyone who knows me personally would have to agree with that. But so let's choose sassy and see what it says. Did you know that 90% of consumers read online reviews before visiting a business? Of course. Okay, so here are a few titles that you might like, right? So health on the go, Bancha green tea for a busy mom, from Bancha with love, a tea that cares for your family, Bancha green tea, a quick health boost for busy bees, no time for wellness. Let's just choose this one. Okay. If we didn't like any of these, of course, we could generate more. And then we could even write our own down here if we wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. And then how many sections are we looking for? So we can just toggle this over. For the sake of time, I'm going to say just 3. And let's go ahead and generate the outline. So we'll see now it's going to build out the structure of our blog post, and then we can start generating the content within the structure. Did you know that tweets with images receive, that was too fast. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, it says here, select sections to generate copy for or generate more ideas first. Sections will be rearranged in order of selection. So if I wanted this to be section number 1, I need to select that first. Okay. It's not going to have a 1, but that's how you need to do it, right? So if we want this to be, let's say we want this to be 1, and then the next one, let's say I want this to be 2, and then we'll have this one be 3. Okay, so make sure that you select them in the order that you want them to be in, and then we're going to click next. Now here you'll see that we want to generate the whole blog here. We can actually do that by clicking this button, but let's go ahead and choose the short first because I want to definitely save time here. But you can see the title of each of the sections, and we could generate the section individually. And of course, you could edit and do all the things that you could normally do, like with a Word document here. But again, for the sake of time, let's just go ahead and generate the blog. And you'll see at the bottom, like, let's say at this point you decided that you want to add more sections. At the bottom here, there's the button that just says add more sections. So it's you don't have to like go back and redo all of this. And just FYI, while we wait, you can always come back into the history. It's up here. Won't let me scroll up, but in the history, and it will keep all of your generated responses in like 90 days. Okay, so it's up here, content history. You'll see all of that there. So if you make sure to complete it and save it, but if you need to go back, you can definitely do that. But it only saves it for 90 days, so that's important to know. Okay, so each of the sections we have here, and now we have the content of the section, and we even have the sources here. Okay, now if you wanted to, you could summarize this. You could highlight it, of course, summarize it, improve and rewrite it, shorten or expand on this, just like you could with most of the really good AI generators. But for the sake of time, again, we're just going to say we love all of this. And really, it is so, so good. If you guys really, the quality of output that this tool gives is really, it's very impressive. Okay. So we have our blog post here. Let's go ahead and click next. And then now you'll see the whole copy of the blog post. So we have our title here, and then we have each section, and then each section has the sources here. And then, of course, all we need to do at this point is copy it into the blog builder. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar, you can go into, just copy that. Let's go ahead and click done. Actually, we'll click copy, go ahead and click done. And then if we need to find that again, we could go, like I said, to content history, and then you'll see that blog article there. And then, of course, you could edit and copy and do whatever you want to. Now, if you didn't know, High Level does have a blog builder. So you go to sites here and you go into blogs. I don't know in this account if I actually have a blog. Oh, I do. So Jane Doe's blog. We would create a blog post. Let's say test. Of course, we wouldn't call it test. It would have a title here, but just for the sake of time here, let's say test. We can put our blog description there and create post. And then all you need to do is on this page, let's just highlight all this text here and delete. And then we have our blog post. So let's just copy and paste. Okay. So now all you need to do is make this pretty. And what I would do is move all these sources to the bottom, but you have this done for you blog post. And again, it's not like, there's so many tools, right? Like, for example, we don't really even need Hey Levi to write a blog post using AI inside of High Level. You see that we have this option here, but I know that the question is going to be, well, what's the difference? And the difference is it's exactly what I was saying in the beginning. This, if you're using this option, it's just going to give you like a generic output. Right? It doesn't really know anything about your business. But if you're using Hey Levi, not only can you tell it everything about your business, but it stores it there. And then you can even tell it about your different products and services. And you can see now that that is trained, you can easily go back and create, 25 other blog articles specifically about bunch of green tea or about any other green tea or whatever service or product that you are providing in your blog. Okay, so super, super cool. Again, if you want to white label Hey Levi and add it to your high level agency, you can go to myvisionagency.com/Hey Levi. And then I also have a snapshot to give you as well. And thank you all so, so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.